What? Oh, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಬರೀ ಇದ್ದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಜನ. Okay, okay. Sorry for the delay in casting. This is Phoenix here, and this is already the third round going in. CT seem to have taken this with ease after winning 2 rounds. Looks like another setup for the CTs going in for a 2-on-2, or rather a 3, pushing towards long with a full buy from the T's, waiting for them to make a mistake. Bounty just hanging around in the B halls, trying to catch somebody pushing through that smoke. It's Marvin on the other end of the B halls, mauling it off. Everything stands still as Chiru finds a peek of the CTs on the other side, but doesn't get a kill. And this is going to be a nasty smoke fight in the middle. Trying to find some. Batman pushes up long and finds Clad completely off guard, unexpecting that push as the T's take in the B site, and they get it almost for free at this point as Lust finds Batman and gets taken down as well by Strikey. Cat here, unable to find the kill onto Icy, who gets the better of him. And it looks like this might and should be a save for the CTs. Strikey, but looking to get probably some extra frags here. It looks like they might be Monkey Luffy struggling to find the kill with that MP9. Gets wallbang, and in the end is taken down by Icy coming off from window. That is the first round on the board for the T's, who are looking to win this final, hopefully, or at least the half going in. CT's definitely considering lowering their push on this side. Maybe hold a few angles this time and wait for the T's as they push up long. Bounty getting a great shot on Strikey, who was steam flashed by Cat, and Lust finds Cat opening the long side for the T's to rush into the map as Batman holds the A site alone with a flashbang in his hand and waiting as he puts it off. Gets blinded himself as well, but is taken down by Icy in the end. As the T's find the A bomb site to themselves in a 4v2 easy situation, as Marvin and Monkey D. Luffy towards the long and short side respectively, seeing if they can salvage anything from this round. Hopefully another weapon. I'm glad. Just waiting in the goose position. Finds Monkey D. Luffy, tags him up a bit. But in vain as Monkey D. Luffy runs back. Bounty going for his bounty hunt here. They don't want Monkey D. Luffy to save this weapon as 3 of them from the T's are moving in towards the B tunnels now. Hoping to catch Monkey D. Luffy as he kills Clad and almost escapes, but nonetheless killed by Bounty. As the T's find their second round of the map. And looks like the T's have the advantage at this point, with the CTs having an eco round at this point with just a few deagles and P250. Hoping to get some sort of revenge in this round as Icy just rushes past into the mid position, storming through, and the CTs have no clue about this as they find an empty B side for themselves. An easy round for them at this point as the CTs push up long, getting all the info they can. Lust takes down 2 somehow, finding Marvin onto that flick of the AK, but taken down by Strikey nonetheless. Icy waiting towards the CT position here with Luffy on the other side of the same spot, waiting for a push. Surely the T's don't want to be giving up any more weapons to the CTs here, as Lust did towards the long position. Checking every corner as they move. Getting team flashed as well. And flashing the opponent team at the same time. Strikey just holding on to the AK. Saved from Lust's hands. It looks like they might just have a semi-buy here. Or a force buy from the CTs. Which looks to be the case right now with the hero AK. Icy firing off blank shots towards them and hoping to catch a head. But doesn't seem to work out for him at this point. And Clad trying to get the pick. Not finding it as much as he would like to have. Bounty trying to make his way into the B bomb side. Gets taken down by Batman, but a beautiful deagle shot. And Strikey holding his angle with Lust and Clad taking down Batman, and Cat finding Chiru. Lust finds Morgan as well. As Strikey gets taken down on the B side, bringing this to a 3v1 situation with Cat onto the CT spawn now with his deagle in his hand, and Icy waiting for another frag to be registered to his name. And Cat doing nothing much at this point. He can just hope to catch someone with their back turned towards him so that he can take their weapon off him. But the tag was all he could get towards Icy as he blows his head off. The buy should be coming in from the CTs now, as they have a double op setup at this point, which seems very interesting. I'm gonna see how they're gonna use this, as Batman is holding the mid position and Clad just takes down Monkey D. Luffy towards the long position, and Mervin gets a trade in towards Icy. Bounty finding Batman in the middle, Lust finding Strikey as well. Looks like the T's having the advantage of the man here, as Clad pulls out another kill towards B side, which is open again. But it looks like they wouldn't need to plant the bomb, as Bounty finds the final kill onto Mervin. This almost looks like it's a little too easy for the T's, as they have been called for a pause. Technical issues seem to be haunting the teams here, with 50% loss it seems. And just waiting for it to fall down. Seems like a network issue towards the T side. The T's have called for the unpause now. The T's have built up a really good economy here with almost $8,000+ on 4 players and 6,000 on the 5th, which seems like a good enough money in the bank to buy for at least another 3 rounds. If at all they have to lose some, including the loss bonus. So excluding the loss bonus. The T's making their way towards B, as Mervin finds a great shot on the IC with the scout. Gets tagged down, but will escape and is going in for the repeat. He is looking to find these kills. He wants to get his team back into the game at this point. A strikey towards short, making a little aggressive play, hoping to find another head. And there's some friendly banter between Icy and Mervin at there. Icy seems a little raised, but Mervin finds a wall bang onto Clad. Mervin looking like he wants to get this out and done with, but Chiru finds him off guard towards the mid position, tagged down to 21. Mervin seems to have done the work for his team here, putting them in a 4v3 situation as the T's build up their tension towards the B side here. Lust holding the angle, waiting for someone to peek him and make a mistake as they know that they are low on their weaponry at this point. But Bounty finds one in the middle and he goes for the mid smoke and gains control towards the B side. But Monkey the Luffy trying to make a play here doesn't quite seem to work out for him as he gets taken on by Lust, and Bounty waiting for the CTs to come and push this so he can get more frags onto his name over there. Finds Strikey. An easy kill for him there. As the last standing man, Batman, not quite a vigilante at this point, would be looking to find whatever he can. Flashing in, going in, probably looking to get a gun or maybe win the round, but that's not going to happen as Chiru finds him. And that is the 6th round on the board for the T's. As we've mentioned over the last 2 days, interesting crosshair. Lust holds. Moving into the 10th round now. Sorry, correction, 9th round. The T's, all 5 of them, make their way towards the B tunnels. Probably a B rush or a contact rush towards B with only one man, Cat, holding onto the side. And if the T's get this kill, they're going to get an open bomb site at this point. Batman holding down mid, looking for any kind of sound cue whatsoever he can find. As Cat gets one on his peak, but just a whiff. Misses his shot. And he's called in for the rotate towards B as his teammate moves in from the A side to B. And somehow I think the CTs have got an idea at this point because there's been no sound absolutely at A from the T's. They have gathered and they are aggressing. Cat trying to stay alive, but nonetheless he gets taken down. Lust finds him as Spikey goes in for 2 kills of his own and he finds them miraculously with tag down to 37 HP as Icy and his teammate make their way. Wow, that was a great take back from Icy and Bounty, having taken their teammate Lust down. Find the trade frags. And Batman trying to get what he can, but gets taken down by Icy. Looked like a kill from Bounty at that point. And Morgan just rushing into the side, just waiting to get his head blown off. And it's a 2-7 lead for the T's, who look to be in a very comfortable position at this point and looking to extend their lead more on this map. The CT is just struggling with their strats, not being able to keep track of where the T's might be ending up and holding on to the economy at the same point. It looks like they have to pull something miraculous out of the bag. Someone has to step up for their team as Marvin aggressing towards the long. And Luffy going towards a shot for an aggressive peak as well and finds some success, finding Icy. And Lust looking in for trade in, but Bounty gets one onto Marvin instead. And Lust takes down Cat. Not expecting Luffy over there on the right side position of the shot. And Luffy smokes himself off, gets the AK, falls back, bringing it to a 3v3 position at this point. Clad holding on to the op, peeking mid, looking for something. Bounty finds Luffy onto shot, and Batman gets another great deagle shot onto Clad, making this a 2v2, making this something that the CTs can pull back hopefully in their name. As Chiru goes in for the plant towards the long, and Strikey blinded completely, and just a little damage from the nade as he was already low, brought down to 14 HP, and this looks like a doable retake for them, but they're just finding a way to get onto the bomb site, which is not being allowed by the T's at this point, as they are very aggressive with the utility usage as well. And Batman finds Chiru, and Bounty gets back Strikey in a trade and waiting for the 1v1 peak now. He finds him and takes down Bounty as well. The great shot from Batman onto Bounty. Realized his shoulder was peaking there, but it was a little late. And nonetheless, he finds his opponent and gets the round secured for his team. And Batman looks a little bit frustrated at this point, wanting to get another round on to the board for his team, as the op he saved is moving around the team, and Bai is coming around that op with another op in Bai, a double op setup again, which did not work out for them earlier, but they might be looking to make it work this time as Clad goes for a long peek, gets mollied off, and immediately retreats as three of the T's make their way towards the B tunnels with the bomb towards the same, and Cat holding that angle again, a little aggressive this time, waiting to catch someone. And Batman spots Bounty towards mid, gets tagged down just by a bullet, down to 88. Completely safe and gets the info for his team as Cat pulls back, leaving the B bomb site and guarding it from the mid position. Moves back into the site. Bounty trying to find Batman in middle now. Locking in, finds Batman, gets his head off of his body, and smokes off mid as the T's get control of the mid bomb side, mid region. And they start to progress towards the B bomb side where Cat is waiting for them, not knowing which angle to peek as they could come from anywhere. Finds the no scope, finds the second no scope unsuccessful as Chiru waiting in middle gets taken down by an unguarded strikey from a 180 turn. Marvin now with his teammate and another teammate in the tunnel, strikey trying to find whatever they can, get this 3v2, make that a 2v2 into their hands, but it doesn't look like it's going to work for them, or maybe it will with Monkey D. Luffy finding a kill onto Lust, almost finding the last man alive, gets the AK, 100 HP, waiting for the peek from Clad. Does not look like Clad is going to play this aggressively. He is going to wait for the peek. He is waiting, and he does not. He misses the shot on the Monkey D. Luffy. Somehow, Clad would have probably blown that round, but gets it back nonetheless for his team, bringing it to a 3-8 lead for the T's. That would have been a scary one for the T's if Clad would have lost it. Very close round indeed. And looks like there was a miss smoke by the CTs in the CT spawn, unfortunately. But Cat finds Bounty nonetheless towards long position, and Strikey already tagged down to 13 HP, which will not be his most favorable wish at this point, because he would like to preserve everything he has, including his health, to win this round for his team, as the T's again aggressing towards the mid region, getting that B split, coming into the mid, finding Clad completely unguarded, and Batman down to 13 HP himself as well, just holding on to that corner in the B bomb site, hopefully trying to protect the bomb site, which he unfortunately cannot do. And Monkey D. Luffy at high mid is going to save this AK, which he can't do anything more but. And Lust now probably is not going to let them save these guns either. We definitely want to take it off their hands and make it as much of a painful experience for the CTs at this point as he can, as Cat and Monkey D. Luffy hiding towards the T-spawn region, looking for any peek, but Cat seems to miss his shot on a standing Lust, who is not going to peek their angle again. The CTs get to save 2 weapons at this point, but I don't think it's going to help them that much without having a good buy around them, because they might be able to buy weapons, but they are not going to have as much utility as they would like to have. This looks like a completely forced round for them, as again 4 of the T's making their way towards the B bomb side, and Cat finds himself completely flashed. And that's the B bomb side again, going to this T side as if it was almost too easy for them. Cat was an instrumental player in their last matchup who carried his team almost along with Mervin to a great victory. But it looks like he's struggling today to find his shots on the op, as his team too is trying to cope up with whatever they can do in this match. And Icy just running around with the op like he's playing with the CTs at this point. They're just toying with them, and he gets the tag on to Strikey, but gets taken down by him nonetheless. And Strikey and Monkey D. Luffy going to save these weapons again for another round to play. The economy not looking so great towards the CT side, but definitely the T's must be enjoying everything that they have on their hands. Except for IC, every person over there seems to have enough money to move in for the last 2 rounds of this half. They are not going to have a shortage of anything. And it looks like they're going to make the use of every single rupee that they have, as one of the bounty makes his way onto the short position, finds 2 headshots onto Marvin and Luffy, and clears the A bomb site. Like it was absolutely nothing over there in between him and the A bomb site. Just tapping heads away and getting Cat as well, and finding Batman through the smoke. That's a 4K for Bounty. He's definitely going to be going for the ace as Strikey makes his way towards the short side, hearing Clad jump around over there. And Lust also waiting with Clad, just as Bounty looking for his last piece of bounty, but unfortunately will not get it. And Clad probably going for the cleanup, but gets taken down by Strikey as well. And Strikey gets just tapped down by Lust in the end. The CTs with their backs against the wall now, and the last round of the half would be looking to at least shut this down to 11-4 half. But it doesn't look like the T's would have it go that way, as they look very, very strong at this point. Bounty gets caught off guard. Not likely of him to find that, as he's been finding entry flags all across the map this entire half. Gets taken down by Monkey D. Luffy towards the long position, who's been trying to do whatever he can to get his team back onto track. And Clad just waiting for the smoke to reminisce, as he can probably get some information, as everything comes to a standstill in the 5v4 situation here. Marvin holding on towards the B bomb set along with his teammate. A classic 2-1-2 setup for the CTs here. Not going to push anywhere, just waiting for the opponents to aggress at this point, as the T's make their way towards a long position, flashing off Monkey D. Luffy, but he is trying to get the frags, which he's not able to find. He's not able to find the shots connecting, as Cat is along with him, setting up this crossfire. Strikey finds Lust, and Clad takes down Monkey D. Luffy with a brilliant nade. That was a Kobe of a half. And Cat just calling in his team, coming for the rotate, who are coming in from every direction. One in the flank as well, but Cat's taken down by Icy with the off. Clad somehow survives that spray down from Morgan, could not just find his shots connecting. And Batman towards the short position can do nothing but let this plan go down, as the CTs go in for another retake at this point, waiting. And that was a missed shot again. But somehow or the other, the CTs seem to have pulled this round back and closing the half to 11-4 scoreline. They will not be happy with this one, but they would definitely look to make a comeback in the next half. Otherwise, the T's are just going to run away with this and going to win the series. Bounty leading with example with 20 kills and 9 deaths in his team. He is just rampaging the server at this point, just getting entries everywhere. And will he be able to defend the same bomb sites that he was rampaging now? We shall find out, as the T's have no utility at all in their hand. Just look like to be a classic rush towards the A long, where the CTs have read it perfectly, having 3 of them made their way. But Batman finds Chiru as Flag gets one back, but gets taken down as well by Monkey D. Luffy, and Strikey finds Lust as well. And looks like the T's are having their A bomb set into their hands, as Icy finds Strikey, but Monkey Luffy gets one back in return, and Marvin to clean up the round for his team. Gets the 5th round on the board, looking to make that comeback happen. The T's now looking a little bit confident, hoping to catch every mistake they can of the CTs at this point and just go in for the bomb site, get the plant, get the rounds finished as fast as they can as they go in with Mac 10s and an AK, as Bounty is the only one towards the A bomb site as they have gambled towards B, as he hears everything and calls in for the rotate from his teammates who can't really do much at this point but gets taken down by Cat himself. Bounty is just going to tell his teammates that they have taken the A bomb site and they will decide to just save whatever they have, deagles, armor, whatnot. As Monkey Luffy going for the hunt, catches Clad running away from him just by an inch in the suicide position now. Monkey D. Luffy waiting to get him, still not able to find his shots. Monkey D. Luffy now still waiting to get another frag here. And the T's will get a comfortable, clean round here. Not having taken much frags, but definitely going to take the round. As Clad looking for a Zeus kill here, hopefully. Not going to work in his favor as Monkey Luffy was too far away. (6-11) the score now. And the T's look to capitalize on this as they would love to make that scoreboard a little more higher for themselves and come up even without losing a single round at this point. And hopefully win it all. As they again go for another long rush as two of the teammates move in towards the long side, finding Lust. Batman completely decimates him with the Mac 10. Bounty trying to get some shots off the Deagle here. Mervyn finds Clad as they're making their way towards the A bomb side where Bounty is completely struggling because he cannot find a single spot to sit in and wait for the peak. And Chiru, down at the CT spawn, is left alone in a 1v5 situation, which looks like to be soon over as Mervyn will find, not necessarily Mervyn gets taken down, but his teammate Luffy will find Chiru, making this an almost clean round for them with just one casualty, which might not make that much of a difference at this point. 7-11 the score. The T's look confident at this point, but here comes the buy round with a double offset from the CTs, and Strikey would have definitely called a 3-man push towards the B side, and his teammates would be waiting to see a push from them as they converge towards the B bomb side as well. I don't know how the T's are going to be tackling this because Strikey definitely called out 3 people towards the mid region going towards B. And Clad finds Cat onto the short position with an aggressive peek. A great shot by him. And just immediately fires back. But goes towards the long for a peek at this point. And the T's are just hurtling over the place everywhere. Not knowing where they can go. But Bounty here has pushed up towards the B bombs. From the B bombs into tunnels. As Lust finds Mervyn. Bounty's going to catch 3 people here. He finds one. Runs back. Great play by Bounty. Gets one frag, just falls back. Not going to give the T's anything to play for here. And the T's probably going to save this round as there's another CT coming from the T spawn position. Bounty, he does not look like he wants to give anything to the T's at this point. He just wants to take everything off their hands. And he misses the shot. Finds his feet back. Catches himself reloading in front of Monkey D. Luffy's gun. Luffy just trying to salvage what he can from this round in a 1v5 situation, which was a very, very, very good round by the CTs. Chiru just going to end this round by taking off Monkey's head. Great round for the CTs. The T's might have struggled a bit there, but will be looking to get their feet back on track as the second Bylon comes in with the score being at 12-7 now. And Cat just aggressing onto the long side of the A bomb side, which is left completely empty by the CTs who are sitting at the bomb side waiting for the T's to aggress, as they will, with 4 people towards the long side as they line up their smokes, waiting to execute, hopefully, a perfect bomb site. And Strikey now just waiting for someone to peek, but no one is going to give it up as Marvin finds a kill onto Icy with his AWP. And looks like the T's at this point are reconsidering their push towards A and the bomb going towards B as Monkey, D. Luffy, and Marvin move towards the B bomb site, which is being guarded only by Silchiru. A one-man gamble towards B at this point. But it looks like the rotate is coming in from Lust, who's just hanging on to mid and will rotate to B when necessary. Not sure where the T's are going to fall at this point as Cat makes his way towards the A bomb site, gets taken down. They might have realized that this is a fake as they go towards the B bomb site. Chiru gets taken down by Batman. Can't do anything more. Lust finds on his kill onto Batman, taking a trade in, but it looks like T's are struggling to stay on this bomb site as they're getting pushed by either way from the halls and from outside B as well. And they take up their post-man position, but doesn't look like it's going to work as Bounty finds 2 kills of his own again, finding Monkey Luffy, closing out the round on his own. And Bounty looks almost unstoppable here, leading the chart with 25 kills and just taking everything for him. He's not letting go of anybody here. He's running around the server, trying to get every kill he can, just playing around with the T's. Monkey Luffy looking to run in with his Mac 10. The olden days is golden days, and Monkey Luffy finds a crisp headshot onto Lust. And again, all the flashes here, steam flashes rather, being blinded. Batman comes up close to the AK. Marvin takes down Clad. Still Chiru finds the trade onto Marvin, but Icy takes down Cat as Monkey Luffy gets Chiru on the return and having a clear A bomb site in a 3v2 situation where Icy and Bounty are stuck, hoping to retake this, not letting the T's have anything. But Monkey Luffy finds Icy with an off angle, leaving Bounty in a 1v3 situation, which he can't do much of. But we've seen him take down a 3-man stack towards B, held down all alone. So never lose hope is what he must be doing now. He finds Strikey with a great headshot, but it is in vain as Batman takes down Bounty. And the T's find another round to their name, hoping to capitalize at this. The economy not looking good for either side as Chiru is forced to play the MP7 and the mid being smoked off by the CTs, and Monkey Luffy not being able to give much info to his team, who progress onto the long side again with a 4-man rush as Clad struggles to find his shot, gets back down to 41 and is just retreating back, waiting for his teammates, but finds Cat nonetheless, who gives it up by a mistake in the smoke gap, which gives them away. Icy finds Luffy, but gets taken down by Marvin. And bomb site now seemingly open for them, take a plant, but that is such a great play by Chiru, who just finds him off guard, planting the bomb. Icy gets Batman, Marvin finds Icy in return, but it looks like it's all in vain as Bounty finds Marvin and ends the round. The T's not looking so good at this point, with Galil and scouts in their hands. Hopefully another scout magic to come out of Marvin as he did in the CT side. Flashing towards mid, finding Clad blind, but of no use at this point because they did not aggress. But Icy finding Marvin in the high mid position. Lost just waiting for some, and Strikey gets taken down by Icy again. Icy is just finding these skills like the back of his house. He's in his backyard just playing around, and Clad with the no scope on the Batman, looking to finish things off right now. The T's find themselves in a comfortable 1v4, but is not that comfortable when Monkey Luffy is around, who's looking to get something for his team as Clad waits for him to peek, and Luffy can't do anything but has to peek, gets taken down, and that is the match point for the CTs. Almost one-sided, this map. Could have gone either way in the beginning, but the CTs built up their momentum at one point where they looked almost unstoppable with Bounty leading the way, and now hopefully looking to close it down as soon as possible and win the series with a comfortable 16-8 win, as Icy just rushing through everything in mid and finds Monkey Luffy as Lust gets 2 kills of his own, and Cat finds Lust in return, but looks like it's in vain as they are going to shut this down. Marvin just waiting to die at this point, and that was kind of unexpected. Cat just finds him, and Marvin, almost who gave up at that point, finds another kill with a back turn towards him, brings it down to a 2v2 situation, and both the CTs just getting any information they can as to where the T's could be going. With one of the T's finding an empty B bomb site, definitely would have called for it at this point. But the CTs have absolutely no clue what to do at this point, as the bomb takes its way back to A. Could this be another mistake? Are the T's just walking into another trap? As Chiru lets Mervin pass by, he has no clue that he's crossed him, but Clad finds Cat, and Mervin gets a trade back onto Chiru, and just the last 1v1, possibly, yes, it is, and this is the end, as the CTs take the map down 16-8 and win the series. Pretty much one-sided, it seemed, but nonetheless, the team did their best and everything was settled in the end to a 16-8 scoreline.